Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back for another episode of We the People as Sweden. In previous episode, we managed to get the town over here on the coastline. It's a bit of a small one thus far, but it will improve, hopefully. I did, well, it's a new recording session. I did have a look at the victory conditions again, so we are way behind in production, at least on most of them. I suppose we're okay compared to Simon Bolivar, which I believe that's the Spanish, right? Yeah, okay, so we've got more, almost as much production total as the Spanish do, but that's about it. We've got the population, well, I suppose Narbona is the highest competitor, and they've got 7%, but that, I believe, is one of the natives. So it's hard to tell exactly how close the others are. There's probably some that are higher on the list than we are, but we've got 3% of the world population, so it's not the worst. Not great, but not the worst. Independence is not going all that quickly yet. We are slowly increasing that number, I hope, but it's going to take a while. Of course, we are getting a lot of population, we're not getting that much limited bells produced. And then, yeah, overall in the production, we are quite a bit behind. So that's something we are going to work on. We are, of course, going to get the city hall over here in Spike eventually, probably in the next few rounds, because we just need to get a bit of money and then we'll be able to do that. But historically speaking, Svansen Nilsson is still the regent, although not for too long. A bit of spoiler, but he's going to die in 1512. But let's get to the next run, shall we? That's a lot first to Fort Kathmandu's. I'm going to say no, not right now. We need to save the money. We are getting quite a bit. Oh, right, yeah. Converted native into Fort Dad. All right, then. That could actually probably just... Oh, right, we got on one of the native slaves in here as well. Hold on a minute. Perhaps we should actually send this one off to Oathsworn instead. We've got the Master Carpenter over here. That might be something that we want to utilize for sure. Yeah, we've got plenty of wood, so let's just go ahead and send this one in here. And then that, okay, that can do some... Actually, yeah, the guns is not really a bad idea. We're losing a little bit iron, but I think that's fine. We'll be able to get that from some other places, I reckon. Also, there's the... Oh, right, that's the Tropical Grove. So that could give us a logwood, if need be, which we can then turn into color cloth, for example. Speaking of which, we are actually getting a bit of cloth at this point. That's actually not a terrible thing. Right, we are getting a bit of the extra cloth there already. I mean, that's good. We are getting quite a bit of fruit brandy, which is somewhat valuable. It's not the most valuable perhaps, but it's a decent bit. Oh, and we got the... Oh, right, hold on. We wanted to turn this into something better. Into some military. We could... Oh, we could even get some artillery. I think we're just going to go out and get another line infantry. Improve the troops overall. And then we got... Let's see. We got the Pioneer, Dragoon, Light Infantry. So we'll get another line infantry up to... Fort Sir Jody, I think. And the Pioneer, we did just upgrade the road. Actually, no, we didn't upgrade the road yet, but we can do that. Oh, and there's a Kraken. Let's go out and hunt that one down. We'll continue to search or explore along the coastline here. That's a shallow coast, so we don't want to, or we can't sail through that. What I can do is guess... Oh, right, there's... edge of the map is right there. And then back to the caravel over here. Which, oh right, this was, I remember now. It's been a couple of days since I recorded, so this was supposed to get over here to pick up that slave that we have in here. Or we got from the natives. Oh, and there's a lieutenant. Oh, we got a lieutenant, did we? Oh yeah, we got able captain. Oh, right, okay. Right, so we got the native mercenary up here, which has been mostly just searching around. I think what I'm going to do with this is actually, I'm going to go ahead and have a look at what the... I don't know if I can actually walk through... Oh yeah, we can walk through them. The Danish area. So we can scout how many towns they've already gotten on the continent. We'll establish a mission and a trading post. This might not be the most effective, but it seems like it... They probably did both work. Oh, they did. Okay, good. Right, so in Taz, what do we have in here? We don't have that corner over there. We've got plenty of clay and peat. Actually, we got a clay pit there now already, but yeah, clay and peat. We got a bit of chicken, which we are slowly getting more and more in there. We're getting a decent bit of food. We could turn that into vineyard, I suppose. That wouldn't be too bad. Alternatively, I mean, that would honestly be pretty good. We can still get the wood over here, the marshlands. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this into a vineyard. And then we got the able captain. Do we have... Oh, right, actually, we got the pirate frigate. You know what, let's set that in there. And then we've brought in a bit more resource from elsewhere, I guess. Oh yeah, there's a lot of lumber, actually. Well, the list of things above the city there is getting a bit long. Right, so I do wonder... There's a whole lot of iron in Force Jody, but we're not running out of iron, are we? We are running a little bit low, actually. Yeah, let's go and pick up some of that, at least. I do actually wonder, though, are we oh, we're losing some, okay. I'm still going to take like 200 of it away. There we go, and is there anything else that we might want to bring from here? I mean, I suppose we could get some of the furs. Or bring in more of the stone, but I don't think we need the stone that badly. I mean, we must have picked up some of the stuff already here recently. You know, I'm going to bring the stone. We might deliver that to some other towns, perhaps. Oh, wait, no. We can't take that one because that's needed for the construction. We need more tools for the graveyard. Okay, so we'll just take the iron, and maybe we'll pick up some more stuff from Taz at the same time. Right, the pirate frigate. Let's see. Oh, withdrawal charge might not be a bad idea for this one. So what do we actually have here? We've got the navigation 1. That would increase the navigation 2 would increase the range even further. Could get the navigation or mobility 2 to get better attack and defense on the various winds. I don't think we want to go with the veteran though. Then we'll go and heal up that one. We've got a scout over here. Oh right, we did talk with the natives there already. Let's go and talk with those. Little by little, we are exploring a lot of the land here. Now, we do have quite a bit of money. Do we actually have enough to purchase the city hall now? We do. Alright, let's do it. It's a bit expensive, but it will be worthwhile because one, it's going to allow us to get even more Liberty Bells in here. It's going to actually allow us to get another statesman or something. Like, we could actually move the current judge that we have over here back to the Liberty Bell production, and that's going to be pretty good. Not to mention, of course, it's going to unlock a lot of new buildings, which we will want. Oh, there's an expert herder back at the colonist. We should have a ship there right now, actually. Right, so we could build a trek. But actually, now that we've got the city hall, let's have a look at the other... Oh, government balance. Okay. That would be a little bit expensive in terms of tools. It needs more silver as... Oh, we don't have that much. Actually, I don't think we produce any silver here. We've not been that lucky with the locations. No, warehouse expansion. Ooh. And then there's a town market. That could be actually quite good one. That would give us even more money through the... Ooh, we're going to get the fort. Now, that would require a bit of tools. That would increase the defensiveness quite a bit. That is pretty good. There's a shipyard. Oh, that's a massive capacity of more ships there. And also it unlocks a lot of different military vessels that we could then build. I suppose there's... right, there's also the tanners that we do need to build. We could build that real quick. Let's have a look at the through the settlement briefly. So, yeah, we are getting quite a bit of cowhides at this point. And it looks like the... Oh, yeah, Liberty Desire is... Or the support for independence is now 14%. Now we're getting 24... Oh, that is a lot. Okay, I think we need to get someone else to work on the courthouse. We'll bring this one into the town hall. So that's now 32... Oh, actually 37 Liberty Bells total. Apparently, I'm not entirely sure how we're getting that much, but I'm not going to complain. I suppose the city health does increase it a little bit, and the rebel sentiment already. So that will probably increase the total productivity of our town drastically. I think getting the better medical office might not be a bad idea either, although we don't need it desperately right now. But then if we have a look at this, so there's a magazine. That could be useful. We just need to start increasing, especially things that we produce a lot. We need to start increasing the productivity further. Do we already have the... Actually, the coat makers? Or the fur traders... fur trading post. We'd build that one to get a double production for the coast. Or, can we... Yeah, we could do a distillery. Start turning more fruits and sugar into alcohol. That could be a possibility. Because we could, in theory, get an even better butcher. Or, oh yeah, slaughterhouse. That would give us a lot more stuff. At the same time, perhaps we want to get the better stable. Ooh, chain oil rendering plant as well. That could be quite useful. A bit expensive to actually. Tools. We could get the better ironworks. We'll need a lot of tools, but yeah, that would be increased production of everything. I think we're actually going to go with that. We need 80 tools right now, which... Actually, is that 80 total or... Yeah, 80 more tools, rather. Okay. Now, Ansung, we've got the distiller's house there. What are we doing there currently? So are we... Oh, right, that's just to get the one fruit brandy there per round currently. I mean, it's not necessarily that useful, but it does help, I suppose, in the end. We've got plenty of clay in here. We brought in some extra. Do we have the village or the town hall? No, but we should really build that at this point. So we'll get that underway. Lord, worn out and tired, our men are returning home from the war you sent them to. But they're not so tired that they can't party in the taverns and spend their warload. The barmaids have eyes at the war heroes, and soon we see many big bellies. Disgraceful goings on, don't you think? So population growth in 1 to 6 cities. That's interesting. Alright, let's go and do a bit of trading there. That has a lot of money. So another herder and another peat and clay cutter. It's quite handy. I'm going to go ahead and get one of these, or some horses. I guess we could actually bring in 300. It's a bit expensive, 3,000 right there. But we'll bring that to, I guess, Spike, so we'll have a bit of extra in there. And some birds in Fort Catmandos. No, I'm not going to purchase that right now. Sorry. Right, so that can start digging in. Oh, we've got a mulatto. Oh, this is some of the new people, I guess. How is Kazurapta actually doing in terms of food? It's not too bad. Could probably get that to work on the lodge, for example. As a lumber, maybe not the best location for it, but it'll do for now. Also, we're still not getting too many horses over here at Kazurapta, but we are getting at least some. And eventually we'll get more, I'm sure, but right now it's a bit limited number. There's a lot of natives moving around in here. Right, what do we get? I think we were building the sawmill. Okay, let's just complete that one. The slave can get on the boat, and then let's sail in. Alright, there's a lot of Danish ports in here indeed. Oh, there's some pearls over there. Okay, so that is just a small bay in here. So, frankly, we should probably go down that way. And then we've got another scout in here. Oh, right, there's an alligator. We could hunt that down, but I think we're just going to go ahead and continue on. Oh, we've got the mulatto in Fort Catmandos. Sure. Then we've got a caravel. What do we want to pick up from here, if anything? There's the rubber. We could probably get some, maybe some clay and peat. We'll bring the clay and peat into Spockamania, because that's where we produce most of our pottery. And then there's the wagon train over here. Oh, right. Is there anything over here that we want to load up? We could bring in some of the rice, I suppose. You know what? Sure. Bring these to Spike. Let's unload everything. Then is there anything over here that we need to deliver to other towns at this point? Got a lot of fur. Got some coats, but okay, there's not that many of them. Although we are producing extra. But at least that's going to keep the blacksmith going with the extra wood that we just brought in. I think we're just going to go ahead and... let's actually have a look at the situation down here. Or no, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to actually get into the town. We're going to go ahead and pick up some of the clay and stone manually. I believe it is this one. So, like 50 of each. And let's see, so are we upgrading... oh yeah, we're getting a town hall in Ansung D. Do we have a town hall yet in Fort Dad? No, it's a village hall. Do we have the... no, we don't have stone or the clay there, so we'll go and deliver that there. Then we'll pick up some stuff from here. But that way we can make sure that we start getting the upgraded buildings everywhere, so we can actually start increasing our total production. Because right now we are still... we've got 940 now, so it is improving. But it's not necessarily quite good enough. The Spike is also going to be getting another population actually tomorrow. Or next round, and let's get to the next round then. A hint of freedom. More and more frequently, your citizens ring the assembly hall bells, announcing their desire for freedom. Meekly you shake your head. You still rely on the goodwill of your king. In the wilderness, low predators, some on four legs and some on two. Your subjects still fear for their lives when they venture outside the protective settlements. Only those who live in peace have the strength to go to war for freedom. You know you need patience and staying power. Alright, we got another the stone, clay, and peat. Got the various things in the... Oh, okay. The horses from the colonies. Okay, we purchased horses. We didn't actually sell any. Oh, right. We got a treasure and we got some geese and gems and everything. That's pretty good amount of stuff sold there. I think I'm just going to go ahead and sail off to the New World. We could actually sail off to Oathsworn. And then from there, we'll trade along the bay there to buy stuff from the various natives and bring that to Oathsworn so we can then deliver that. Or we could just sail back Europe. Alright, so there's a bit of rice and some fur that we can sell in here, which is 1,400. Nothing to scoff at. Oh, the horse price over here is pretty high. We could get some hardwood, I suppose. It does cost a decent bit. It's actually only 1,200, so it's not that bad. Right, let's sail back to Spike so we can keep on producing ships if need be. Oh, we've got Expert Rancher. Oh, now this is big. Because we can get the rancher to work on the horses, so we can actually get 2 per round now. And then once it increases, oh, I think once it reaches 300, that's where it reaches the max production, which is probably going to be somewhere around... Well, with this one actually it's +3, so it's going to be probably 7 per round at that point. Or somewhere thereabouts. But yeah, it will definitely be growing now. That is good news. Right, we've got another native slave at Fort Kathmandos. I guess we'll just set that to work. We've got another free colonist. Oh, right, many surface miners and the Liberty Bells. Getting a lot of that now. So how much... Oh, we're producing 32 over here. I'm still having a little bit of shortage of tools for the ironworks. Although, you know, we could technically being paid for that. Admittedly, we do also have still pretty good food production. But perhaps we should put this to work on something that would actually benefit us in the long run. We've got a lot of... We could also just send that to other towns, but right now there's of course a lot of things in here that we could probably do. Could potentially even try to educate it to be a bit of an expert on something. Still got a lot of charcoal. Not really a huge amount of wood though. I suppose we're using a whole lot of that for the carpentry. We'll need to bring in some of that from other towns. Another thing that we could of course do is... Actually, no, we can't increase that right now. We don't have the stuff over here yet. Haven't got the ironworks. Getting higher law might not be a terrible thing. It's probably going to take a while, though. But it could be done. We're spending some of the coal and iron on making more cannons, of course. We've got 82 of those, so that's not too bad. Honestly, I think we may need to get a bigger butcher. That's going to give us even more food, but it's also going to give us a whole lot of down and, well, many other things. But actually, I do wonder. Also, Jody, that still does have a bit of food in there. And there's definitely place for a miner. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and put this into studying. Get some more experts. That is going to increase the total productivity. So does that actually mean that's 15 rounds, there's still 9 rounds? Okay, so that will take some time. Alright, and let's go ahead and I guess we'll just unload everything in there. We'll pick up the rubber still. Got a bit of wool, but we're turning that into, yeah, so we don't actually want to take that one right now. All wool cloth that we're making is currently being sold in the domestic market. Got a lot of peat. We're actually still getting a bit of extra. We've got some, actually quite a bit of clay in there. Or we don't have any production currently. At least it's a net 0 rather. I'm going to take some of the pottery. I'm going to go ahead and deliver that to Spike. Oh, and we've got an expert miner over... Oh, an expert farmer. Right, oh, we need to do a bit of shenanigans over here to switch things around. Let's go out and take this breed slave off the tasks for now. And maybe the carpenter also task for a brief moment. Then we should be able to get that back to farming. Yeah, there we go. So that's +8. So that can get back to carpentry. This one can get back to iron mining. Or ore mining. And then... Oh, wait, no, hold on a minute. No, it was the expert miner. Oh. What was the expert miner in here doing then? Oh, I think that may have been... No, I think we had one on the wine production over here, didn't we? If we didn't, we'll have now. Because the expert ore miner over here is going to be pretty good production for iron. We'll get 11 actually right now. Another thing that we will need, of course, is some tools in here. We don't have too much right now, but we'll be getting probably some. Oh, right, and the wagon arrived here at Fort Dad. Let's go ahead and drop that. Do we still have the... Yeah, we could potentially go ahead and pick up some of the cotton and fur from Fort Catamandos and bring that to Fort Dad. Oh, there's the alligator still following us. Well, let's deal with that one. And let's try to sail up here to the north. Right, that's the exit. I suppose we can technically speaking sail through there. And then we got the native slave in here, which does mean we can get through here up to Oswald. Let's speak with Chief. Oh, we got another... Oh, they trained expert fisherman. I'm gonna allow you... Oh, actually, can you study there? I don't know if you can. Maybe there's already someone in there. Or maybe not. Well, the scout can still continue on, that's for sure. There's a fruit picker over there. I mean, I suppose what I could do is just get as close to the end there, and then we'll just send that one in here as well. That could maybe go back to somewhere to help with the education. Oh, and there we go. We got a little bit advantage over the... Oh, actually, yeah, we've gone a decent bit ahead of the Danes again, but the Russians are now our biggest rival here in terms of score. Right, the potter shop is actually something that we could probably spend a bit of money to build. It's going to consume a lot of stuff, but that's actually going to allow us to get more... Actually, we could have a second person working at the pottery as well, but of course we don't have that huge production of peat and clay right now. But if we do that one, that's next round is probably going to start going through quite a bit of it. But then we can start, like, we'll produce some of that it has, so we can then start just transporting that back and forth over there. Actually, no, we'll worry about that later, I suppose. Undeserved mockery. I'm guessing this is with the ranchers. Right. Potter shop. Got that one. Do we have... Well, I suppose we don't have any tools here right now. We do have a tiny bit of iron. We got actually a mine over here, so if we were to get some more people... I suppose food is right now the issue. And we are using some of the sheep to, well, fix some of that, but it's not going to be quite enough. I'm getting some cloth as well, which again is being turned immediately into stuff. Although we might get the Master Weaver over here eventually. We do of course have the schoolhouse. I don't know what exactly we'd be able to get in here. Because the carpenter might be something. It's mostly like the fishermen, maybe the rice farmers, the lumberjacks and that sort of things. So at this point, I think what we really need to do in here is improve the food production one way or another. That might be easier said than done. We've got the stone, clay we're going to be using quite a bit. The windmill might not be the worst, but that would basically just give us a bit of extra food from the town hall itself, which, or the town center tile as itself, which might not be quite as much as I was hoping for. Which would require a bit of tools. But that would allow us to get... Well, actually, I don't really want to do that one quite yet. The lumber mill... Actually, the lumber mill could be useful. It's going to take a while, and again, we need some tools for that. But I think that could actually allow us to construct a lot faster. Oh, we got the tobacco and yerba house. Alright, so do we have... Yeah, we got the yerba mate in here. At least in theory. We could get some from there. Also, we might get some tobacco from other towns brought in here. Because this is kind of going to be a sort of second hub over here, sort of an inland hub. We could get the warehouse. Are we? Yeah, we're getting some tools. The warehouse could be quite handy, but that doesn't increase any productions directly, so perhaps we should not do that right now. We could get the fur trading post. Oh, no, 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 we wanted to get the town hall. No, we got the town hall actually already. Oh, well, never mind then. Ooh, we could get a large stable. Now, we don't have actually any cattle or anything like that in here, so that wouldn't really benefit us too much. Could get the lumber mill, but we don't have enough tools for that here. Although, we, as I said, we are making some tools. We could also build the granary. I think that's not necessarily a terrible idea. It's a bit of extra food, but it means that we'll be able to grow faster overall. Village market in Port Albertus, excellent. Let's get the dock in there. They discounted goods with Port Royal before any other nation can. 3,000 hardwood. Right, well, we purchased some... Oh! Stone to Unsung D. Oh, that's a brilliant idea, I like that. Right, and our frigate is now back in strength. Let's go ahead and do a bit of scouting there. And the Hardy Pioneer is now ready. Is that one? I suppose we don't need the road down that way currently. I think what we're going to do is we might go ahead and extend a bit of road through there. Oh, right, and is that one? We got a lodge up there, so Taz has got most of the things built up, except that one. We'll probably turn that into a mine. Oh, there's a humpback whale. We're not going to turn back and go and hunt that one quite yet, though. Right, anything in... Oh, right, there's a bit of coastline there, at least. Speaking of coastlines, we have arrived with the slave. Let's go ahead and pick up the second character, or second unit that we got from them. Ooh, and right, this is... Oh, wow, that's a whole lot of natives in here. Sure, let's do a bit of trade then. We could buy the coffee berries at least. The fur is not really going to be very much worthwhile for us anymore. Because we've got that as a banned trade good. We're going to go and trade over there, I suppose. Let's go ahead and move off to the next town. And right, the native slave that can actually join the town already. We've got a military unit there as it stands, so that's good. Right, this is the caravel. We'll unload the stuff there, and then let's go ahead and load up. Like, Poor Island is still going to be pretty good for the rice, so that's something that we'll hold on to. We've got a lot of gems. We'll probably take some of that. Did we actually get... no, we got the 50 sheep. We've got 100 goats in here. We might want to get that somewhere to be utilised. Then we've got quite a bit of trade goods. We might want to hold on to some of that at least. We're getting so much milk that we could probably go and sell that. And then maybe something else in here that would... Actually, the wild bird feathers. Yeah, let's go out and sail off to Europe. And then we've got the wagon up here in Fort Katmandu's. Go and pick up the cotton. And I guess we'll pick up the peat for now. We'll go ahead and drop the cotton at Fort Dat, and then we'll take the peat all the way to Spockamania, I think. We might actually take something from here, like, actually, what do we produce in, like, trade goods? We've got a lot of fruit brandy that we could deliver there, for example. Well, admittedly, we've got a whole lot of fruit as well. We could just take some of that to be sold, because we've got a huge amount of it. Right, let's get to the next round, shall we? Smoking for your health. Alright then. Tobacco. Ooh, 1,000 gold for 52 units of gold. Well, 1,000 gold coins, I suppose. I think... Yeah, that would be like a price of about 20 each. And we can get about 40 for when we sell that in Europe. Yes, please. Excellent idea. Oh, is that the... Oh, right, that is the one over there. Let's get this one back to work. It's going to be 10 per round. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's going to be, oh, actually 11, I suppose, with the boats we have. And we've got 17% already the support for independence. It was 14% not that long ago, so it has definitely been going up. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.